welcome to Between the Coast. I'm your host, Fernando, with our stars, Cassius and Jared. Today, we will be doing a quick recap of the NBA draft after a long week. We'll also be talking about NBA free agency and trade talks. And if we have time, we will delight you with a nice surprise at the end. So, we will jump into the NBA draft. As I shared, I'm going to pass the mic to Cassius, who actually predicted the first eight picks correctly. So, Cassius, what were kind of your takeaways of the NBA draft?
Oh, there we go. I think that the draft went very well for a lot of teams. I think they came in and had a direction, and honestly, I was very surprised that teams took kind of their actual kind of the issues they had with their teams is a lot of the depth and space and shooting. Like each team took what they needed. Like Oklahoma City Thunder took Mara. Like actually, that's perfect pairing with Holmgren. Um, the one pick I was surprised about, as Nando said, we got the first eight correct, was actually pick nine. I did not like the Merez Johnson pick for the Dallas Mavericks. I thought it was too early for him. I'm surprised he didn't go with either Lindenborg or Mara, honestly. We knew he was going to pick someone from Michigan. I just didn't think it'd be Merez. But in that note, a lot of these teams kind of filled a lot of the gaps they have on their offenses and defenses. My favorite pick, of course, is not playing favorites. It goes to my Lakers. I like the Cameron Carr pick. He's a great two-way player. They need scorers, but someone who can also defend the ball. And he's not as good of a scorer as he is a defender, but he's still averaged, I think, about 17, 18 points in college. So that's a great pick. And then the Spurs. Jared actually texted me this. Jaden Quintans, right? How do you say it, Jared? Is it?
I think you said it right.
Yeah. Uh,
Quintans.
even though he is the injury prone player that people have fears about, if he is healthy, the Spurs just got a NBA ready player. So,
hmm So who who got the steal of the draft for you?
um, honestly, it it might be the Spurs, but honestly, I kind of like the Bulls getting Swain from Texas. Like I thought he was gonna be gone a little bit sooner, but I think he can bring a dynamic to that team. And I honestly, after free agency, once we get into it, I really like the way the Bulls have constructed this team. It's going to be fun to watch them actually, and they actually will have a front court. Surprisingly, wow, and yeah, they'll actually have some shooters. So
Who didn't capitalize that was in the lottery?
honestly, again, it's one of those things where like the Knicks won the championship, but I don't know if they're preparing themselves for this next round. The reason I say that is they actually were trying to trade back. They did end up picking and trading the 24th pick for the 25th pick because that's as far as they can move back.
Mm.
Um, and they took Sergio De La Aria from Valencia. And to be honest, like I just don't know if that even moves the needle, especially with them now losing Mitchell Robinson. You'd
Yeah.
think they'd go big and try to fill that gap at least somewhere, but it's going to be interesting. But I really think that they couldn't do too much versus like 76ers, Philly dude. That this team, once we get to that news, woo, 76ers might be a top two team this year. Might be top number one.
If Embiid stays healthy.
I can see that. I can see that. He doesn't need to be the number one or the number two guy. He doesn't even have to be the number three guy.
It's true.
All right. Is there any other quick tidbits about the NBA draft that you guys want to throw in there before we transfer over to the NBA free agency and trade talks?
The Wizards with AJ is a top four Eastern team.
Mm,
I'm calling it now.
Mm.
I'm writing that down.
Trey,
Mm.
Him, Anthony Davis ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but Anthony Davis, what Charles Barkley called him, street clothes. So you got street
But
clothes.
hang on, we got the same situation at the Sixers. You're a guy who's past your prime, who can still give valuable minutes and be that guy. You don't have to be Robin. You don't have to be Batman. You can go be Batgirl.
Let me tell.
Just chill.
Yikes.
Just chill.
Anyway, let me tell you the difference between Embiid and Anthony Davis. Embiid is an MVP, and Anthony Davis, though arguably there are arguments he was one of the best players. He was the best player in that finals. LeBron still holds the MVP. So I mean, and that was the end of LeBron's prime. They making the playoffs, but I don't know about top four.
Dude, they might be top four. It's gonna
And
be
then
fun.
Trey's gonna start crying because AJ gonna want the ball and blah blah blah.
Trey's a change man. We're gonna see how he plays this season.
We'll see. We'll see. I
Yeah.
like
Oh,
Lyndon
don't
Boyd
forget.
to
Don't
the-
forget. They got D'Angelo Russell. Technically, I know he's a free agent. We'll see where he goes. I honestly forget Champagny is a brother. But was it Kayshawn George? Kid's a great player, and they still have Alex Sarr. He's figuring it out. Angel Reese's little brother, Julian.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get. To,
He only played 13 games, but he had 12 points and 10 rebounds. Not bad.
Listen. We'll see. We'll see.
All
Where
right.
you want to start?
We got to start with the Midwest free agency and trade talks. So, Cassius, we'll start with the Bulls.
Oh, what hasn't happened with the Bulls, man? So their biggest signing was Norman Powell leaving the Heat.
He should have went back to Toronto.
Or honestly, I'm surprised he didn't stay with Giannis. But the Toronto one was actually a good signing, or would have been a good signing. They also re-signed Zach Collins. So we'll see how that works out. I mean, he adds a big body. We need a front court, and honestly, he's been reliable when he's healthy. But we'll see how that goes. Honestly, I'm more impressed with what they've done with the draft as well as some of the trades, which, like I said, they added Nick Claxton from the Brooklyn Nets before. And yeah, Mataz now has a team to build around him. Now with some other young core pieces, Caleb Wilson will be a great addition. And Swain from Texas, like I said, he's a guard ready who can shoot the ball. I think they're going to be a fun team this year. They're still trying to add probably a few more pieces, and we'll see how it goes.
Thoughts, Jared?
I mean, they made a lot of moves. They're busy. I mean, they're not a playoff team. They might be
They're a play-in team still. They're a play-in team still this year, 100%. I think maybe next year, the year after, we might start seeing them hopefully gain a little traction. But yeah, I agree.
Y'all best bet is that Josh Giddey ascends and everybody comes along for the ride. If I'm being honest, outside of Norman Powell, like he gonna do what he does. But
yeah, Colin Sexton already did sign with the Lakers, and then I know that they are trying to re-sign Simmons. So trying to bring him back, that'd be a good. He's a great point guard. It's crazy he's been in the league for 8 years already, but I think he still brings a lot to that team.
you talking about Anthony Simons?
Simon.
Okay. Well, what's going on with the Pistons? Let's go to the Pistons.
They ain't done enough. It's just that simple. They ain't done enough, man. Cade, if I'm Cade and I'm the Pistons, I'm gonna be like, he need that Kawhi Leonard treatment. He play every other game. We might as well shut it down. We might as well tank. I don't care what Adam Silver talking about. I don't give a fuck what he talking about. Like, they need to tank. They need to do something. All that money and they ain't spend it. They ain't spend it. Durant's still out there, sleeping around in the streets, knowing dang well he might as well just come back. Because the
reports are crazy that he might be signing trade with the Kings. Like the Kings?
Yeah.
King.
And also, and the Pistons, they GM is not going to be that stupid to just let a sign and trade. You better give us a bonus.
That's what I said.
All right.
You'd have to get like Sabonis and DeMar or Sabonis and
Right.
Levine, and
Like,
maybe a
and
pick or
then he
two.
going to be over there. And that makes us better if we got Sabonis and DeMar. It wouldn't put him in a better situation. So, I mean, you got that. With Kevin Herter, we should let him go.
Resigned him.
Lord have I don't do that. I know we did. Don't do that. We should let him go. This is a side note. You know, Malik Beasley fumbling that ball out of bounds last year against the Knicks or the year before against the Knicks is pissing me off because last jersey he go wear is Detroit. Now he going to prison. And then back to his point, Tobias. We lost Unk, bro. That would have been nice to keep him. He was actually performing. And I like this
Going
version of Tobias.
to the San Antonio Spurs.
Bro, that's
given that team that Unk
That's a-
spirit, dude.
Nah, bro, that's front running. I can't believe he even did that, bro. But even then, like him going to the Spurs just pissed me off. But like it just shows they blew this offseason. There were plenty of opportunities to go after big fishes, and they didn't. And then you trade away Stewart to Memphis. That didn't make sense either. I mean, John Morant is in Portland. You could have got him on pennies on the dime. Damn near.
Honestly, I agree with you. I was waiting to hear what you said, but yeah, the Pistons might be the second team to the Knicks that just hasn't done enough so far yet. Like
They haven't done enough. Their best bet is that Duran comes back and him and Cade like just go crazy. And even then they won't be a number one seed because they didn't make enough improvements. They
Not to
don't have
mention-
enough shooting.
did you guys even have a first round pick?
We
No,
took
because
that.
that was traded to Memphis.
No, that one guy. What's his
Kareem
name?
Lopez.
No, not him. Out of is it Stanford? Oklahoma? He's a freshman.
Oh, in the second round.
No, he was in the first round, bro. What's his name? He's a smaller guard. He had like multiple. I think he had what 3 40-point games. Yeah,
You guys traded the 21st pick, three future second round picks. Thunder's traded 2 future second round picks, and the 16th pick is what they received. And Ben says Sturts from Iowa, Midwest
Yeah.
boy, and then you guys earned Luka Korea.
yeah, and I mean ultimately to wrap it up, Nando, like they didn't do enough. We lost size, and we don't have enough shooting. So it's really Cade, and Duran's going to come back.
Back.
They're gonna be like a 6 seed this year, if that.
As long as they make it, that's what matters.
Shit, keep going.
All right, we're gonna keep it in the Midwest. We'll go to Cleveland. What do you guys think is the latest trade talks with Cleveland?
They need
All
to
right.
blow that team up.
If we're gonna bring up Cleveland, we got to talk about the elephant in the room.
We do.
LeBron James is not going back to the Lakers. He's announced it. He's a free agent. He actually just announced he will play for a minimum vet contract. So he can join wherever he wants. And of course, one of the front runners is him returning to the Cavs. It's going to be interesting. They have Thomas Bryant. James Harden did decline his player option. Of course, he wants more money.
He don't deserve shit.
He does not deserve more money. Larry Nance Jr. is a free agent. They did, I think, exercise an option on Craig Porter Jr., which doesn't move the needle at all. 4 points. Like they lost Dean Wade to Philly. Good, smart kid. Saw the writing on the wall. But yeah, like I don't think that they've done enough either. I don't know if they're trying to put all their eggs also, but we'll see if they do more. They're kind of also a team that is probably going to take a big step backwards next year. But they have a lot of core pieces that still make them a contender. But if LeBron joins that team, it's a completely different story.
If LeBron joins the team in the East, there's no reason why they can't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Which the biggest rumor right now is LeBron joining
The Warriors.
No.
Nah, he's not going to the
Wizards, dude.
Wizards.
He
He's
won.
not going to the Wizards, bro.
say
He's
that
not
now,
gonna do
dude.
that. He's not gonna do
He's
that.
going to
bro.
do what Jordan couldn't. Bring a chip to the Wiz.
I think I just had a whole brain aneurysm that he said that. He's not going to the Wizards. He's either going to Golden State or the Heat because the Heat actually have enough draft capital and money to trade for Kevin Durant, which ESPN was talking about today. So you're talking about Giannis, LeBron, KD.
That team can't work, dude. That team
Listen,
can't
man.
work, dude.
Listen,
I guess if you move LeBron to the point, which he's
LeBron
done
would run
before,
the point.
he'd have
LeBron would
to
run the point. Just like at this point in time, if he went to Golden State, like hell, Curry, he's starting to get runner's knee. Why wouldn't you move LeBron to the point and let Curry just come off screens all day? Like, I mean, he's got options. So you're talking about Miami, and again, if he goes back to Cleveland, they got to get rid of James Harden.
Keep him, and then LeBron will redo his. It's gonna be James Harden instead of J.R. Smith, though.
They got to get rid of James, bro. James Harden.
They actually just had a reunion of the
2016 team.
Yep, Cavs team. They
Kyrie was not there.
Kyrie was not there, but he did call in. He said he did call in. He talked to all of them. So
that's who the Pistons need to go get at this point.
I mean, Kyrie should be a free man. Like, free my boy up. Keep Clay there because of what he did. He deserves to be in the doghouse.
Nah, bro. If Klay Thompson is smart, didn't he get traded?
No.
I thought he was in trade talks.
He wishes he got traded.
If Klay Thompson needs to go back to the Warriors, especially if LeBron signs. He needs to take a vet minimum too. And then who is stopping them? Honestly, I'm still taking an old ass LeBron over a lot of people.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys this: where do you guys think LeBron is going to end up? Because he did say he told his agent that he's open to any team. He said the Lakers no, but that he could talk to any other team.
Well, he's not going back to the Lakers.
Yeah, no.
That.
He said Lakers
step.
no.
Well, that's because Genie offended him.
100%.
Last year.
Cleveland, I don't know if he wants to go back because he's already did the return, brought them the chip. But if we're talking about return number 2, I do think the Heat make a lot of sense. The Warriors also, of course, make a lot of sense. My issue is what I've always said is I don't know if Curry wants to do it now. Because Curry was not really for it 2 years ago when it kind of got brought up during the All-Star game. I mean, of course,
at the height of his powers.
It could change now, especially seeing how the Jimmy Butler portion went. But also, it's like, does Golden State want to just keep adding stars that are over 33, 34 years old, 35?
The one reason why you would, though, is because, they're over the hill. The Celtics were older when they big three got together. They went to 2 finals.
Gary Payton, 33. Al Horford, 40. Draymond Green, 36. Seth Curry, 35. Porzingis, 30. Like, this team is not... And that's not even including Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry.
Old team.
And what do we say about old teams? They don't work.
Who was the last oldest team to win? What year is that? 2012 at that point? 2013?
Yeah. Around.
It might be the Bulls. The last game, the last dance win.
Dance.
All right, here we go. Top 3 oldest teams. Number 3, I was right about this portion. 1968 Boston Celtics. Average age was about 30. Number 2 team, forgot about. Ooh, surprise! This team got us. The 2010 Dallas Mavericks.
They were
Jason
old.
Kidd was the oldest at 37. And the number 1 team, the Chicago Bulls. 1997-98 season. Average age, 32. Rodman was 37, so that means that we already know Jordan and Pippen were not too far behind.
Yeah, Jordan would have been like, what was he, 30,
Yeah, 35,
36 at that
36.
point.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I just think, like, I mean, LeBron, even being old, averaged 22, 7, and 6. Like, he didn't even start this year. He didn't come back until close to Christmas.
yeah. No, I'm not saying he can't do it. I just think he's going to pick the team that he can do the best with. And here's my surprise one, other than the Wizards, the Spurs.
Oh no.
I saw
The
something that said
Spurs,
he wasn't
dude.
going to do that. He said he wasn't going to. He
As
wasn't going to.
long as he doesn't go to OKC, I really don't care.
Now, if he goes to OKC, cancel the whole podcast. There's nothing to talk about.
It'd be a hilarious trio though, where I really want him to go. The Wolves. Can you imagine him, LaMelo, and Ant, dude, on the same court? They would literally call him Grandpa. They'd be roasting their own teammate,
Here's the thing, though.
which we'll get into that.
Here's the last point on the LeBron sweepstakes. It makes sense. It makes the most sense for him to go back to Cleveland because the path is going to be easier. The Celtics are done. All right, the Pistons done. They until I see Duran sign, I'm willing to say we're not going to look the same. And same with we'll get to the Celtics in a second. All he got to worry about is Kawhi and the 76ers. Because Kawhi and them going to be in the mix.
And people may be wondering, why are we saying Kawhi? Well, to Jared's point, that leads in to another big trade, which is Kawhi Leonard making the return to Toronto. Trading Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, and 2 first-round picks. Honestly, a steal for that man.
Mm-hmm.
And for anyone who's giving Brandon Ingram slander, that man can play. All right, that is honestly a great pickup for the Clippers. He can actually spread his wings now more with that team. It's been kind of NBA trade and free agency frenzy. LeBron will decide. I think he's going to wait to see how all the pieces drop. He even said he's not in a big rush. But yeah, I think to your point, the biggest 3 teams right now, it's between the Cavs, the Heat, and Golden State. And we'll see what else kind of lays in for him. Kawhi, that moves the needle for Toronto. That team is young, great defensively, and they also have a lot they can do. So,
and he did it with a young team last time as their vet. It's literally the same situation.
yeah.
So, like, he really could be in the Eastern Conference Finals, too. Because the only thing stopping Philadelphia is bad knees and injuries. I mean...
Yeah.
And then the Cavs, like, they ain't doing shit without LeBron. I'm sorry. And we keep out. How could I forget about Nando's Knicks this whole time?
I kept waiting for you guys to talk about it. I was just like, maybe they're just like there, but we're not going to talk about it.
I don't think he'd ever go to the Knicks.
No, I don't.
No. That's not what we're talking about. We're just talking about them being contenders.
I mean, I think, of course, they're going to be contenders again. Speaking of, like I said, they did lose Mitchell Robinson. I think it's a big loss in the front court for them. We'll see what happens. Alvarado is staying. I think Shamet is staying. Jordan Clarkson, I think, will sign somewhere else just because they did not utilize him the way they should.
He can come to Detroit.
Honestly. Jeremy Sochan, he used to be... I thought he was a great player for the Spurs, so, like, also did not use this kid out. He's only 23.
He's a little inconsistent.
He is inconsistent,
and he
but
had
again...
attitude problems.
Yeah, that's true. That's how you get kicked from the Spurs real fast. Yes, you have those core pieces, but the thing that made the Knicks great was their bench depth. And if you guys aren't keeping a lot of that bench depth, that's where it could turn into a regress year. But you never know, you know?
True.
I think they'll still be in the mix, but I mean, the blueprint is out. They're gonna be gunning for y'all. and there hasn't been a repeat champion in what, 8 years?
Yeah, there's been 8 different champions.
So I mean, that's y'all gonna be in the mix, but let's be clear, y'all weren't the number one seed. Weren't even the second, the third. They were the third seed, right? Third seed,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fourth. Oh, the third seed. Yeah, I mean, with if LeBron go to Cleveland and Kawhi up in Canada, y'all might be y'all gonna have to run the same path. Like,
Oh, also, we keep forgetting that Andrew Wiggins is also on the Miami Heat. He signed a 2-year extension.
I just don't.
It's a weird team, honestly, now, dude. They have no backcourt as of right now. Too.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, they're not done. I know they're not, but
Should we get to the other signings? The other
Yeah.
big signing and trades?
yeah.
Where do we
We didn't even talk about Jaylen Brown.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We got a
Start
lot to
there.
cover.
Actually, start with LaMelo. That's something like.
A lot has happened in literally like 4 days. Kind of crazy.
I mean, I'm just trying to give it some light. Like the LaMelo going to the T Wolves for like Nas Reed and who else they send over with him. The Wolves did that move to show Ant that they still want to contend. That's all that was about.
LaMelo Ball and Josh Green for Nas Reed, a 2033 unprotected first round pick, 3 first round pick swaps, 2028, 2029, and 2030, and 3 second round picks.
Yeah, like I said, that move was to show Ant that they're serious about winning, and also I think the Hornets kind of viewed LaMelo as their third best player. Unfortunately, I mean it was his name Knuppel, and then they had who's the shooting guard?
Oh, Brandon Miller.
Yeah, Brandon Miller. So I mean, I think they were kind of viewing LaMelo as expendable, which is why this trade did happen.
Well, I think that they're restructuring because not only did they trade LaMelo Ball, but they also traded Miles Bridges, a first round pick, and a second round pick to the Suns for Grayson Allen, Royce O'Neal, and a first round pick. So they're definitely trying to build around those 2 young stars and take it from there. I think they see the talent in what they have, and that also that maybe that's not the identity they want for the Hornets.
That's all it is. They unloaded everybody who was making waves or who has made waves for them while in the organization. Plus, Michael Jordan sold that team, what, a year ago? 2 years ago?
A couple years
So,
ago.
like, yeah, they getting rid of all the people that he brought in there, too.
Yeah. Moving on. This is actually probably the next biggest trade that happened. We knew it was coming. We were waiting for it. Ja Morant traded to the Portland Trailblazers for a bag of rice and some tofu. No, I'm just kidding.
A bag of rice and tofu. I got to use that one. That's a good one.
For Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray. Okay, I do like Grant. I think he's a good player, but
He's still in the league?
Chris Murray is the worst of his twin brothers. And yeah, I hope this is something that goes well for Ja. He's been literally around some of the greatest point guard talent and just refuses to learn from it. So maybe Dame is the one that gets through to him.
They got way too many guards on that team.
It's okay. You need it because they're probably going to try to make one more trade. I think they're going to try to trade Shaedon Sharp somewhere. Or Scoot. They might trade both of them, honestly.
They got to get rid of Scoot, but he was having, towards the end of the year, he was playing pretty good. So they may not want to unload that young of talent, especially for somebody who likes to play with guns, somebody who's coming off an Achilles injury, and then somebody who's just old. Like,
very true.
I mean, Drew Holiday You keep him as a vet. You got Ja. Dame just came back. You got Scoot, who's young. I mean, they might be the shortest lineup in the league.
Yeah, I
And
mean, I think they're
they
gonna
still
lose.
got the Time Lord, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, that helps, but he hurt all the time too.
Oh, they know. They did make it to the playoffs, so like the team is talented
What
in their
happened?
age.
What
Oh, they
happened?
got destroyed, but that's the point. You keep growing that team. You add John Morant now, which if he's healthy, we know he can be a difference maker. If he's not trying to shoot up Portland, we know he's a difference maker.
I just know you didn't say that while we record. You see, I be thinking I say some out of pocket stuff, but you just be going crazy.
I mean, bro,
He's always
get him
pushing
as
the line
far
a little bit.
away from. You know what? Portland
It's
honestly
a
might be the best place for him.
lot.
Portland is full of like the nicest like people all over. You know what I mean? Just a bunch of people who are going to make sure he
So,
doesn't have any homies. You know what I mean? He's gonna be
so
figuring it out while he's there. So
you know Portland is crazy.
all right. On to the next one. We did mention this one already, but Kawhi Leonard was traded for Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and a pick swap. Love it for the Clippers. They got younger. They got another shooter. Grady Dick's actually a pretty good player. And then the Raptors got Kawhi back, dude. Like, to Jared's point, they might run it back.
It's the same situation for Kawhi. All he has to do is wait for either old ass Kyle Lowry or DeMar DeRozan. He might get both of them at this point.
Honestly, I would love that for DeMar. He deserves one chip. The man
He
has
does.
been through it all.
He does. If you don't go to Toronto, you can stop in Detroit.
So it looks like Levine plans on returning back. Russell Westbrook also is a free agent still. He would have to be traded to go back there.
Y'all can have Kevin Herter again. Anyway,
The Lakers trade for finally a real center. Even though it is looking real white bread in LA right now.
oh my God.
We got Walker Kessler coming from the Jazz for an unprotected first-round pick in 2031 and 2033 and first-round pick swaps for 2028 and 2030. I don't know how I feel about this because the Lakers do not have a first-round pick for the next 7 years.
Y'all also gonna have the whitest starting five. for
Why
the
do you
next
think I
7 years.
said white bread?
I know, but
So there we are. But to Jared's point, I think probably the biggest next to LeBron news trade is the Boston Celtics just destroyed their entire lineup by trading this one player. Boston Celtics went from, I would say, a top 3 team next year to top 6, maybe.
no. They right below with
Maybe
the Pistons.
I believe in Tatum a little bit more than that, so I think 6 to 8. They'll be in that 6 to 8, which is a playing team.
You believe it? Wait, Nando, get ready to write it down. How many games are the Celtics winning? If it were to start today, obviously
45.
we still got time.
45. Yeah.
I don't disagree with him. That's the crazy part. Yeah, I feel like my team is in the same spot. Tatum is going to have to average. He's going to have to put up prime James Harden numbers for them to be good.
Oh, 100%.
I'm talking, he's going to have to average 38.
Yeah. But getting to why we're saying this is Jaylen Brown. Not only was he traded after an incredible individual season and leading the Celtics to an incredible playoff run, honestly, to even hold it where Tatum made it back, but he was traded to a rival team, which blows my mind, in the Philadelphia 76ers. And what do the Celtics get in return? A 2028 first round pick a 2031 first round pick unprotected, and 2028, 2030 second round pick, and Paul George.
You forgot old ass Paul George.
I forgot you have that player already, and his name is Jason Tatum. He's just young. You're right.
Paul George's prime don't touch Jason
You're
Tatum.
right. 100% it doesn't. But I'm saying the build, the character type, like the way they play, it's the same player to me. And unfortunately, I don't know how you're going to make that work. Versus Jaylen Brown was much more of a drive and
He was a slasher.
exactly. He's slashing. He's passing out. Guess who's waiting at the three? Jason Tatum. Guess who's going to both be standing at the three in the same spot?
Listen, man. The only way the Celtics' only hope is if Paul George grows the braids back, because that Paul George was untouchable in the old age. That's it. Other than that, hell
Oh, it
no.
wasn't. It wasn't PED Paul George.
No, we don't claim that one. We're talking second to last year Clippers Paul George, who was just going crazy in the playoffs by himself because Kawhi was hurt.
Oh, fun fact about the second round of the draft: every single pick was traded except for one.
Did it
Wow.
belong to OKC?
It actually did. I think that's everything.
So, how far do the Sixers go? You got to get your take.
Okay, right now with every team, they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. But I have to see where the rest of the signings go. We have to finish. We got to see where LeBron goes. We got to see what Miami does. I still think KD is going to leave Houston, especially now with all the change in the West and the East.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's still a lot of stock out there for these players. I don't think that it's an easy pick right now, just because there's still so much time left on the clock. So
I agree. The ceiling with that team and the star power they have should be the finals. The floor should be the Eastern Conference Finals. But that floor drops if anything happens to Embiid. He's got to be healthy.
yeah,
He has to be. If Embiid's not healthy, they're not winning. It's just that simple.
I think that's why they have to make sure that no matter what, they don't try to make him the star of that team anymore. We saw it in the playoffs. Like, when you try to make him play the way he used to play, Maxey plays uncomfortable. And that's who you need to focus around. That's who your offense is built around. VJ, you have now Jaylen Brown and Travis Mack. Dude, like, that team, defensively and offensively, like, I'm gonna be real surprised if they don't make it as far as the Eastern Conference Finals this year. So
I agree.
shit, maybe they get LeBron. Dude, on a minimum, anyone can get LeBron at this point.
True. U.S. men's soccer team in the World Cup winning today. Even down 10 men against Bosnia, still won. So they play Belgium next.
USA.
That will be a great game to see. I'm excited. As you can see, Cassius is wearing his shirt. I'm supporting my team, Colombia. I also do want U.S.
You're supporting the good colors. The good colors, okay?
I am.
The good jerseys.
colors.
I'm trying to tell you. That
Cassius
ugly ass
good
blue
colors
jerseys.
Wow.
Jared's not a fan of their away jerseys this year, even though I like them. It was different.
That shit ugly as hell.
Also, we did have Mexico
Yes.
win as well. First time, I think, since the 90s. And our other North American brother, Canada. All three North American hosting teams are in the round of 16, which is kind of crazy.
You know, I gotta say, Mexico is looking very good. Another clean sheet, 0 goals conceded, so that they're looking dangerous. Like, they're not they're not here trying to prove to anyone that they're good. They're just showing that they're good.
I mean, Germany, big upset. Honestly, love to see it. Sorry, Germans. But Paraguay, they came back and won in a penalty kickout, 4-3, and then the same day, another upset in my opinion. The Netherlands, who is usually a favorite, loses to Morocco, 3-2 penalty. I will say, Netherlands, you lost that yourself. Those shots,
The crazy thing is the
He's not wrong.
Netherlands. I think they're like in a 9-game unbeaten streak. So they like because you don't really count. Even if you lose in penalty kicks, it's not a loss. It's counting as a draw. So like they haven't lost. They just aren't winning. Morocco's really good though. So Morocco, they were fourth last World Cup. So it's been a great World Cup so far. Yeah, to conclude, I'm glad the U.S. won. I'm hoping Colombia can win Saturday.
let's go Spain.
Hope Mexico. Yeah, Spain's looking dangerous too. So we shall see. So, any other final thoughts about the World Cup before we conclude, boys?
I mean, it's just gonna get better from here. Oh, I mean, of course, got to talk about Mbappe already at 18 goals, and he's how much younger than Messi?
Oh, he's
Literally
like,
tied.
yeah,
Literally tied. Kid might be the GOAT already.
yeah. I mean, I've always been a Messi fan, so I want Messi to.
I was about to say we can't
I'm
go that far yet.
I'm a
Man. We
Ronaldo
can't.
fan, so like no matter what, like we hold those two as the 1 and 2, but
Absolutely.
Mbappe, God, I think he's only 25.
27.
Okay, that's still, dude, 27.
Yeah, and
How
then
old
you
Messi?
have and then you have Khalid from Norway, who's just as good as Mbappe. I mean, he scored more goals for Norway than he's played. Those two are definitely like the next Messi and Ronaldo when it comes to goal scoring. So, but yes, before we conclude, make sure to follow, like, and subscribe all of our channels. And as always, thank you for joining the best in the Midwest. And join us next time for another episode of Between the Coast.
See ya.